Here are the top reasons why we moved out of the US and went back to Mexico as a dual citizen. This is probably the top question I get asked when I go live, so I decided just to make a video. In no particular order, number one, safety. I was honestly sick and tired of going to the movie theater or going to the mall and always having to look over my shoulder or try to just find the exit in case somebody came with a pew pew, and you know what happens after that. I have a son who's a freshman in high school, about to be a sophomore, and my anxiety was always through the roof, wondering, is he gonna come home okay? Is this the last time I'm gonna see him when I drop him off at school? Like, we shouldn't have to live like that. That's not normal. And I know people are gonna come for me and say, but Mexico is dangerous, blah, 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 blah. It's really not. We've been here over a month and a half and been coming here for years. We can walk the streets, we can walk the parks. My son could go to his MMA studio and we've never had a problem. So stop believing the propaganda from the US that Mexico is dangerous and scary. It's not. Yes, there are crimes that happen anywhere, just like in the US, just like in Mexico, just like places all over the world, but overall, it's pretty safe. Number two, politics. I can't even recall a time in my life living in the US where I wasn't protesting or signing a petition or organizing just to demand human rights. I grew up in Arizona, and if the OGs know who this is, but I grew up around Joe Arpaio times, during SB 1070 times. And since I was little, my parents would take me to protest with them, and I honestly adopted it as like a personality trait. I had poster boards in my garage ready for like any point in time to show up to a protest. I had t-shirts with political sayings just to let people know that I'm a safe space, that I'm not a racist, I'm not a crazy person, that you're gonna be accepted in my home. And honestly, Trump's second presidency really was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was so tired, bien fastidiada, bien decepcionada, and I'm like, you know what, I can't do this. So I chose peace. I chose tranquility. I chose mental health over everything. Number three is quality of life. Having the opportunity to work and live in the US and in Mexico, you just enjoy a better quality of life in Mexico. I feel like in the US, you live to work instead of working to live. In the US, it's just like go, go, go. You have to work 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs just to be able to keep a roof over your head. And here in Mexico, it's a slower paced life. At least in the town where I live, people are nicer. They value their family time. They value their health. And life is not centered around work. Even though, yes, Mexicans are some of the hardest workers ever, we value family and quality of life more than anything. Now I got to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with my family at that dinner table every single day. And to me, that's priceless. And number four is financial reasons. I feel like being in the US, you're constantly in a state of feeling like you're in a sinking ship. No matter how many jobs you get, no matter how many loans you get, no matter how many pay increases you get, you just feel like you can't get ahead. We were honestly just tired of living like that, and we wanted more out of life. Thankfully, I'm able to work remotely. My husband's able to work remotely. My son is able to do online school remotely. So for us, it was a no-brainer. And that's one of the reasons, honestly, that I started this page, is to just share resources like remote job opportunities where you guys can do the same. I am very openly, raw, honest about my life here in Mexico. So if you like my content, make sure to give me a follow.